This episode of It's Time to Stop was brought to you by Matt's Instagram. Drop it a follow and look at the stuff on it. Hey, all you beautiful thinkers, my name's Matt. Welcome back to Think of Pringle. Today, we're doing another It's Time to Stop. Well, this is the first It's Time to Stop on this new channel format thing that I'm doing. I don't know what to call it. It's just Dinkle the Pringle Chapter 2, really. And what we're going to be talking about is this concept that 20-year-old or even 30-year-old people can film themselves playing with kids' toys, doing a stupid voice like, "Ha! Look at this toy! Ha! Oh, look at Sky!" I don't know. Those are some of the characters that they use, and they just make money off of that from little kids, especially little kids. And I don't like it. Well, that's enough like intro stuff, so let's get into the actual meat of the video. Some of these toy reviews, I'll take that back, so-called toy review channels, which are really just, minds for making so much money off of these little kids' minds. But aside from that, what toy review channels are essentially where a grown man sits in front of a camera. He or she is not in front of the camera, but you can, I pushed the mic there. You can see their hands reaching over, and all you see is them taking little like Paw Patrol toys, or like, I don't know, let's say, I don't know what toys they grab. I don't watch too many of those videos. They take them, they start dancing them around on the table and stuff, and start doing weird voices. You're like, "Oh, blah, blah." And it's I mean, it's great for little kids, but like, it's a cheap way to make money on this thing called YouTube here. Even though YouTube is going haywire with the whole, adpocalypse and Susan Wojcicki hating mature content. But at least they're making money off of, doing something. At least they're making money. But still, it's a very bad way, in my opinion, to make money off of children that way. Because essentially what that is just putting toys in front of children, and little children like toys. And yeah, and what's really bad about these toy channels is that they always have, the narrator of those videos have really high-pitched voices. Like, if you ever look at, I'm sure like most of the videos that you watch if you watch any videos, if you've seen any videos of this sort of a toy review breed of terrible videos meant for children, I can guarantee you that about half of them are commentated on by adults with very, 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 very squeaky voices. And there's just one example I saw, because I decided to, here's some backstory. I decided to do this whole thing because I have to sit with my brother sometimes to watch him while my parents go do something for a bit. Not saying what, it's up to you guys' imagination, but I can bet that half of my audience is kind of getting what I'm picking when I'm laying down here. So, as I'm watching my little brother, he likes to watch his baby TV, and he likes to watch YouTube, and he likes to watch these certain toy review channels. So I have a lot of experience at looking at this stuff. And there's this one toy channel where it's just little kid, and she's a spoiled brat, and she has everything, and she only wears pink. And yeah, and this kind of leads on to our next segment about how this affects children in a way, how these children that these videos are for, because all the people that do these toy review channels, I mean, well, some of them are just 30-year-old men in their basements, which is creepy, but some of them have kids in their videos, which means that the person filming is a relative and spoils these children with how much money they make on YouTube with their toy review channels. And the children get the toys that they use in the toy review channel. And it's just a malicious cycle of forever getting toys And these kids are going to think that, oh, I can get toys whenever I want. It's just not a thing. And that's why it's not really good in my eyes, because you get little brats. Like, I don't know, like Lil Tay, but that was kind of fake. But people like Lil Tay. You know, that breed of human. Alright, enough rambling. On to the next segment. Now, what I want you to do after this video is done is go and watch any of these toy review channels. Just look up toy review, and you should find a couple like things about them. And if any of them feature kids in them, first you should be calling FBI, but secondly you should be worrying about the kids later in life, because they're gonna be like spoiled. Like, look at them. Look at some of these kids right here. I'm gonna be putting up some pictures. Oh, I just punched the mic. I'm gonna be putting up some pictures of kids on here, on the screen. Now look at them. Tell me that they aren't gonna be some sort of stupid, you know, I don't know, some form of influencer, like crappy Instagram influencer that is spoiled and spends daddy's money like all the time. And then when they don't get their way, they flip out. Just look at any of these, please, and picture that. And I know you will. It's very, very, very clear that they will be bad when they grow up. They'll not have learned properly from their parents teaching them that they can have whatever they want, which is, you know, the wrong way to teach a child, in my opinion. But this is coming from a kid that, you know, I don't know, this is just coming from a kid, but I don't believe that you should raise a kid super, super rich and super, super fancy, because that just makes them terrible humans later in life. So, yeah. This is a pretty short segment right here, but on to the next segment, which is going to be the other variety of toy channels, which is, or like kids channels, which is like dumb skits. So yeah, let's get into that. Alright, the title of this segment is quote-unquote skit channels. Now, you see why I say quote-unquote skit channels, because, you know, it's like messes with your mind, and probably it messes with mine, so it might mess with yours, but I don't know. Is that, you know, the toy review channels? Some of these toy review channels are overlapping with these skit channels, where it's a skit about reviewing a toy. Did that just get, like, Marvel Universe crazy for you? I hope it did. Because it got that crazy to me when I realized, like, holy crap, they're, like, doing something here. So, what they do on these quote-unquote skit channels is they either reviewing a toy, but they're like, oh, there's a storyline to this. And there's just ones where there's just mindless skits that will teach kids nothing. Because I get that I know it's supposed to be entertainment, but, you know, kids are impressionable at an early age, so you should probably, like, teach them something, like some moral value or something like that, so they're not like a turd human when they grow up. Because I think everybody should be nice to each other. That's just my rule. But these are just mindless skits and mindless toy reviews that numb children's minds so their parents can go, let's say, out to dinner, or, you know, trying to think of a way to put this in a family-friendly manner. You know, everyone, you know, let's just not go there. Right, yeah, it just, like, numbs kids' minds so they don't pay attention to it. And they just listen to this person going on and on and on and on about, I don't know, whatever's happening. And you know what's really bad? Some little people say everything that they hear. Take it for instance, my little brother watches Peppa Pig a lot. I mean, don't ask why, but he just likes Peppa Pig, like, a lot. And then he now says things in a weird British accent. And I've caught him saying things from a weird, like, Russian toy review and skit channel. And what's weird about these is they're all foreign. There's not too many there's a lot of American ones, but like, not being racist or anything, but a lot of these toy review channels are foreign. Like, I've seen a lot of like Russian ones. I've seen ones from like, I don't know, the Middle East areas over there. It's pretty crazy, actually. So, yeah. I don't really know what to think about that. And, yeah. That's pretty much all I had to say here. And, yeah. I hope to see you guys in the next episode of, whatever. Actually, no. I'll see you in the next episode of Dinkle the Pringle, where I fight a gigantic alligator and I kill it.